This is the second part of the corner-to-corner patchwork crochet stitch. I use this crochet technique to make a scarf using Truboo yarn by Lion Brands, color Plum, and a hook size E 3.5 millimeters. In the first part of the tutorial, I demonstrated how to start the crochet piece and how to increase the amount of blocks in each row. In this second part of the tutorial, I will show you how to decrease the amount of blocks in each row and shape the piece into a rectangle, so you can make a scarf, a blanket, or any other project of your choice. So I ended over here, and the same way as before, I turn. And before, I would make 11 chains and start working a new block over here. But what I'm gonna do now is slip stitch up over here and then start working the next block over here. So I'm switching the color. I ended up over here. This was my working yarn tail. And I'm going to attach the yarn just into this same stitch where I cut off this yarn tail. So let's say this was my working orange yarn tail, but it's now blue, and I'm doing it to demonstrate how this pattern works. So now what I'm gonna do is slip stitch into each one of these double crochets. And now I'm going to work the first block over here the same way I did before. 3 chains into the space right here, 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Into the next space over here, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And into the next space over here, again, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And this third one, I'm also attaching to the third stitch of this block right here. So 1, 2, 3. So the first row of the first block is now worked. This is what it looks like. I turn and I basically continue crocheting as before. 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, then join into the third stitch, 1, 2, 3. Then 1 chain, skip the next double crochet, into the next one, a double crochet. 1 chain, skip the next double crochet, into the next one, a double crochet. 1 chain, skip the next double crochet, into the next one, a double crochet. 1 chain and a double crochet into the last one. I turn and now I work a row of double crochets. First 3 chains and then a double crochet. Into the next double crochet, a double crochet. Everything is worked the same way as before. So right now I have 2, 4, 6, 8, and I need to make one more double crochet, and I also join it to this block right here. Okay, let's take a look. So here is the new block is worked over here, and I'm gonna continue crocheting the same way. The next block will be here, then one over here, then one over here, and one on the top. So here I work the next row of blocks. I didn't finish one over here just yet. Now, if I were to make a square, I would stop right here. I simply turn to the other side, and over here I would slip stitch all the way to this point and then continue crocheting as before. But since I'm gonna make my piece into a rectangle, like my scarf, the scarf is worked as a rectangle, I'm gonna continue making another block over here. Here I work that last block. Now I turn and I continue as before. I start with chains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I start working the next block the same way as before. So on this side of my crochet piece, I will still be adding more blocks, but on this side, I will not. Here I finished this row, and as you can see, over here, I'm not gonna work any more blocks because this is gonna be the side of my rectangle. On this side, I'm still adding blocks, but on this side, I'm not. So I'm going to turn, and now I will slip stitch all the way up the same way I did over here. And now I will start working the next row of blocks, but I'm not making 11 chains here. I'm gonna start making this block right here. So I'm gonna start with 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Then into this space, 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Into the next space, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and into the next one, 3 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3, and I join to this block. 1, 2, 3. So the next block is gonna be worked here, then the next one here, the next one here, and so on. And this is how it's worked. So now if I want to make a scarf, I'm gonna keep adding blocks over here, like working the next block. But on this side, I will not add any more blocks. And that's how I'm gonna get a rectangular shape. And then once I reach the desired length of my rectangle and I want to fill in this corner over here, I no longer need to extend my work on this side. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side as what I did over here. And that is, I turn my work. And now to start the next row, first I slip stitch all the way up over here. And then I work a block here, here, and here. Then I turn my work again and I slip stitch up again, and that's how this corner will be filled. And here I worked another row. I only have one more row to make and only one more block to make. And I got a dirty spot right here in the yarn. I'm working from a new skein. I guess that's just some manufacturer's defect. And if I was making an actual project, I would have cut out that piece of yarn. But since I'm only making a swatch to demonstrate the stitch, I just left it in there. Okay, so what do I do now? I turn, and as before, I slip stitch all the way up. I make a slip stitch into each one of these double crochets. And now I start with 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Over here, 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Into the next space, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and into the next one 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and I join. And then I'm gonna finish this block and fasten off. And this is it. I finished the last block. Now I can fasten off and hide the yarn tail, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to unravel this piece. But this is how this pattern is worked.